Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Happy Monday to you in the sea of red. We're going to see if we could find some opportunities in the market here today. More so just checking support and resistance levels for this coin here, Gala, seeing what's going on. Because again, when the price starts dropping, Bitcoin pulls back, we need to recognize key areas of support and resistance just to ensure that we're on the right side of the tracks. But we did lose this ascending trend line. That's never a great sign. Doesn't mean we just short our shirt off, but it does imply we have further downside as a consideration. Okay, so again, always remain open to different possible case scenarios. And if you want to become a better trader, obviously you want to become a little more consistent. CryptoCash.tech is a site, link down below. We've got a lot of graduates recently doing very, very well. Super proud of them. Also, congrats to our community members here for some nice gains. What was it? We took Bitcoin short, 20% in 5 days. Neo Protocol, 33% in 3 days. Rune, 2 days. 30%. AVAX, 30% in 5 days. And of course, we actually have a Filecoin and Solana longs. We took profit on that throughout the weekend. So really good trades kind of coming out here, but generally speaking, it's a messy market. You want to wait for confirmation. And at this point, it does look like we have some confirming factors. So let's talk about that. Looking at liquidation, this is the last 7 days of liquidation for Gala. It's kind of all over the place, but we can see a heavy concentration just below the price action, about 6.1. So we could see a drop as low as 6 to fill this whole gap here, so to speak, of liquidation. So I wouldn't be surprised if the price continues lower here. But generally speaking, it's more likely for the price to go lower than it is to go higher, because we have not only that ascending trend line that's going to work as a resistance for us, but 7.1 cents is much further away than 6.1 is right now, right? So just keep in mind, we got some late longs here getting kind of destroyed. So be careful buying the dips with high leverage. It's just not a good strategy at all. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at there for the current situation here. So take a look at the daily time frame. We kind of double check this here. Let's verify a couple of things. First of all, bearish engulfing candle, pretty obvious. And we can see we're down 11% on the day. We take a look at some moving averages here, or just stochastic RSIs, etc. Stochastic is swinging down. Of course, we know that. That's no surprise. Money flow index is staying high, however, and yet the RSI is dropping. So why is that the case? Well, the main reason why is because we saw a lot of money flowing into Gala the last couple of days. In fact, I was considering taking a long at about 6.8. Glad we didn't, because I was waiting for confirmation for Monday's candlestick to open for Bitcoin first. What I'm getting at here is the money flow index is high because the daily time frame is a lagging indicator. Okay, we're going to see on the 4-hour time frame we're losing 50 on the money flow index, and that's not a great sign. So truth is, money's been flowing out of the coin here for a good 12 to 24 hours straight, and then we can also see the RSI itself getting closer to 30. Normally you can see a bouncing point there. The benefit that we see here for Gala is that money flow index is above the RSI. That kind of implies that there's a lot of money flowing out, but still the consensus is that it's oversold. So people are going to probably want to more so buy this coin at this level than they would want to sell it. Again, that's just kind of the general concept. Do you take a trade right now to the upside? Absolutely not. This is a danger zone. I do not recommend trading this range right now. You can see here, of course, we got, based on volume, a tremendous amount of volume above the price action. So if you kind of understand how volume works, it can work as a support and resistance, at least within ranges. We can see right now 6.8 is a very solid resistance level for us. So the price does end up coming up here. I think it'd be a consideration for a short at about the 6.7, 6.8 mark, considering the fact we have that working as a resistance level for us. We're in a descending trend right now, establishing lower lows and lower highs. And again, all the other indicators here are pointing down. So there's zero reasons on the macro to take a short position. We take a look at the hourly. Sorry, I misspoke. To take a long position. Shorts are viable right now. Now, do you take a short right now at this exact time? I don't know. It feels kind of weird to take a short when the price is running. I don't like doing that personally. However, in the situation right here, we can kind of confirm that the price action is due for a correction. And of course, it's not looking like it wants to recover anytime soon. We compare this with Bitcoin. While Bitcoin is exuding similar behavior, it's not quite as bearish as Gala is to the downside. So that leads me to believe that we could probably see the price continue to run down further. But again, I try not to catch a falling knife in either direction, so I would recommend being patient and waiting for confirmation. Me personally, if I'm going to consider a short, I'd rather see the bearish backtest of this ascending trend line or come up here to reject off the cloud at about 6.4, 6.5. That's me personally. Again, do I miss opportunities all the time? Absolutely. I probably miss more opportunities than the average person. But I do that because confirming factors, I like to get in when I know the direction is moving the way I want it to. Right now, it's very indecisive. Nobody knows what's going to happen next because we haven't truly found a bottom yet for Bitcoin. Pending that does happen, we could see Gala continue lower, but it could also recover really quick if Bitcoin decides it wants to stabilize. Okay, so Again, when situations like this occur, best thing to do is to wait. If we're going to be talking about key level Fibonacci retracement lines, right about 5.9 or 6 cents even, that would be a solid consideration for a long, because there's a decent amount of support in that range. Again, support based on previous daily candlestick closures, and of course here, the current fib level as well. So once more, that's a consideration if you're going to insist on a long position, but right now I wouldn't do either. Shorts or longs is really not ideal. However, the only way around it, there's no other way around, right? We're in bear town right now. We've lost some important levels, and I think the price action is more likely to decrease than increase. But it wouldn't be surprising if we see a little bit of a relief rally here leading into it. It's kind of where we're at there. So hopefully that made sense. I described that correctly. Thank you so much for watching, folks. If you want to trade Gala and awesome other coins as well on the best exchange in the world, link down below, $5,500 in benefit rewards. So use my link to register. But the important thing here is there's no KYC or VPN requirements. A lot of other larger exchanges are shifting to VPN and KYC required. Bitunix got you covered, folks. All right, again, that's mainly for my US and Canadian members and other countries as well. Check them out. They're definitely a community favorite. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks so much for your time. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.